아, 하이 하이. 호그와트 이내 전형 합격한 쇼. 히로. 나도 이제 마법사가 될 수 있어. 제가 호그와트 마법학교에 5학년으로 입학하게 되었다는 걸 알려드리게 되어 기쁩니다. 학기는 9월 1일부터 시작될 예정입니다. 저희가 준비한 예비 지원 물품은 성으로 오는 길에 지급될 것입니다. 아시다시피 미성년 마법사의 행동 제한 법령에 의해 17살이 되지 않은 마법사들은 학교 밖에서 마법을 사용할 수 없습니다. 하지만 마법부는 특별한 상황을 고려하여 기숙사 배성일에 맞춰 런던에서 성으로 오기 전까지 엘리자 피그 교수의 지도하에 당신이 마법을 연마하는 것을 허용하기로 했습니다. 이만 줄이겠습니다. 엄마는 기쁘구나. 자랑스러운 마법사가 되면 엄마! 사이즈가 뭔가 커졌다. 혹시 제 목소리랑 게임 부금은 괜찮죠? 시작하고 나서도 너무 크면 알려주세요. 뭐야? 게임 시작하기. 캐릭터 카마도 미리 해놨어. 예, 최대한 엄마가 만들어준 1호의 모습과 비슷하게 하려고 노력했어. 엄마. 시작하기. 학식 다녀올게.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand
오
war.
지팡이.
You'll be a force to be reckoned
아니
with.
학교에서 지급해주는 지팡이가 준 거야?
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
상황. 오, 그렇군요. 네, 전화기라고는 하던데. 네, 전학생도 받는구나, 호그와트. 왕! 로고 뜨는 게 영화 같아요.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to
지금이라도
speed
갑자기
before the
포롤
term
이런 소리
begins.
나올 것 같아. 진짜로.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
아까 고블린 반란에 대한 신문 기사.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And
아, 나 친구들이랑 잘 지낼 수 있겠지?
Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It
아,
looks
무슨 일이
like
있으면
crocodile.
대화하기 전에 일단 마법부터. 오케이.
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
마법은 훌륭한 대화 수단. 뭐야, 저 불빛이 다른 사람들 눈엔 안 보인단 말이야?
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
너무 멋있어. 오, 드디어 저기 보여. 엄마, 나 입학하기 전에 죽을 것 같아. 학교 구경도 못 해봤는데.
The key! Give me your hand!
사람지 귀여워.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
하려면 냠냠.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
빙빙 돌아가는 마법
If
세계처럼.
you'd like to look around a bit.
어머, 어지러.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
황야에 탈 것으로 용이 나왔으면. 그러게요. 나도 용 타고 싶어. 용을 타고 가족들에게 돌아가면 가족들이 다들 나를 짱짱 부러운 눈으로 바라보겠지?
How How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
교수님이랑 같이 있어서 다행이지 전학 첫날부터 지각이네.
Where do you
그러네.
suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a
점프,
long-forgotten
오르기.
form of ancient magic.
아, 교수님이 죽으면은
Magic.
Yes.
내
A powerful magic
결백을
wielded by a
증명해줄
rare
사람이
field
없어.
that seems to have been lost to time.
얼마 안 죽겠죠. 당신 그래도 교수잖아.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand
로스트
why
매직을
such
찾는군요.
powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
그거 봐도 이상해 보이는 게 있어요.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
이구나.
Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
폰 주문을 이 정도는 껌이죠. 알로. 님 좀 비켜보세요.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
오,
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
감사합니다.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead.
아, 가보고 싶게 생겼다.
Steady yourself.
스승님도 참 에쿠. 오. 그는 교수구나.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
뭘까? 뭔가 벽화 같은 게 그려져 있는데? 이 맵은 당신을 중심으로 주변 환경을 보여줍니다. 아,
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
위로 올라가는 길이 있는 걸?
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
난데.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
비둘?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
오, 들어왔어. 여기 그거 아닌가? 은행? 꼭 가만히 잠자고 있는 고블린을 깨워야 하는 걸까요?
Hello?
주인공은 사스케 눈을 가지고 있음. 그런가 봐요. 그래서 합격을 한 거죠. 일하셔야죠.
It can't be.
또
Just a moment. Ooh.
이 사람을 봐서 신나신 건가?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
교수님 눈치 챙기세요.
Stay close.
교수님 눈치 챙겨.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
하기도 전에 이게 대체 무슨 일이야?
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
왕
Private entrances to the
롤러코스터.
bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both,
Oh.
could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a
Oh.
breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
뚝방지 없는 폭포.
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts
이게
was
다
founded over
금고인
4
거겠죠?
centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
할 땐 얼마 안 되고 바로 막 되지.
vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
아니요. 해리포터 때는 그래도 많이 재개발이 이루어진 거구나. 그러게요. 한 100년 정도 차이 난다고 하지 않았나?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
거대한 음모 그런 게 있을 것 같은데. 아니면
Here we are.
딴 같은 게 아닐까?
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
눈이 시뻘건 게 아니 근데 눈이 시뻘겋다고 나쁜 놈이라고 하면은 그건 좀 아닌 것 같기도 하고.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
이 있는 사람들도 여기서 일하는 사람들도 저 안에 뭐가 들었을까 좀 궁금해하겠지. 수백 년 동안 아무도 온 사람이 없으면.
What do you suppose we should be looking
나였으면
for?
궁금했다.
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait,
네.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
맞췄는데요.
Let me think. There must be something here.
뭐가 있는 것 같은데요.
Revelio, perhaps?
저거 근데 호그와트 문양 아닌가?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
이것도 직접 그릴 수 있어? 뒤에서 쫓아와요.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
오. 한 번만 하면 되는구나.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
오.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
근데 신기하다.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
아니 교수님 학생 과제 제출하는 뭐지? 학생이 연구한 논문
What happened?
가르쳐가는 교수님 같아 보이기 시작했어.
The glow. It suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
그 아래
Are
뭐
you
누가
all
있는데?
right?
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
땅이구나.
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
lumos. 아, 쫓아오지 말아주세요. 누른 상태로 생각을 하세요.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
목소리 쩐다. 이거 목소리 저 기본 중간 목소리였어요.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
그래도 교수님은 교수님이구나.
Exposo! Deposo!
여기 공격을 프로텍으로 방어하세요. 어우, 요.
Descendo! Levioso!
안돼.
Exposo! Confringo! Deposo!
아파요. 아, 카운터가 되면 이렇게 뜨는구나. 예스, 예스.
Deposo!
봐봐.
Levioso! Exposo!
예스.
Confringo! Proteso! Exposo! Levioso!
예스. 옆에서 기본적으로 조각상을 파괴해야 돼요. 조각상 파괴.
Stay close!
땡. 얘 무슨 일이고.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Revelio.
이게 아니라 이거.
Lumos. Where am I supposed to go?
이건 뭐이시여.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
안돼, 내 지각. 교수님이 없으면 난 그냥 무단 지각이라고요. 으로 가라는 것 같아요. 근데 지팡이 들고 뛰는 모션이 너무 좀
Oh, that's where
학교 보냈더니 엄마 마음 찢어지게. 엄마, 나 아직 학교 도착하지도 못했어.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
가보자고. 아! 잘못했습니다.
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
근데 이거 카운트 되게 편하다. 스택으로 사용해주면 길게 눌러 스톱백 마이를 적을 카운트하고 계속해 쾌적시키세요. 알겠습니다. 엄마야! 모르고 회피 같은 건 없나?
Stupefy. Stupefy.
핫들! 핫들!
Stupefy.
수정 조준이 잘 안 돼. 핫들! 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 핫들!
Stupefy.
언제까지 나오는 거야?
Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
패드 감도를 조금 내려보는 건 어때요? 그건 어떻게 하죠? 됐다, 됐다, 됐다. 선택. 카메라 민감도. 그러면 조준 민감도를 쓰면 될 것 같은데. 예.
Lumos.
재미는 있어요. 예. 비록 내가 험한 꼴만 겪고 있지만 그래도 나름 잘 하고 있어. 아니구만. 필요하라면 L3 뜨는 게 아니었구나. 뭐야 여기. 신기한 게 떠 있어요.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere
다행이에요.
basin.
교수님을 잃어버리지 않아서.
That is a pensive for viewing memories.
아,
I wonder.
영화에 나왔던 그거 기억 보는 거. 혼자 보진 않겠죠? 같이 봐야죠.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic.
불도어는 아니래요.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise.
Oh.
The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
엄마, 내 눈은 특별하대.
Perhaps George died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock.
맨날
My
나왔던
reputation
I don't know.
precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
안돼. 원리
I
원칙을
have no
따지는 사람.
patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
어? 오.
No way out.
아니, 교수님 좀 움직이세요. 왜 거기서 가만히 계세요?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
어휴, 찜덩이 교수님.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
아니 진짜 찜덩이 교수님 내가 다 했잖아. 탈출부터 학교에 오는 것까지 스스로 힘으로 모든 걸 해결했잖아. 교수님! 왕. 자기주도적인 학생. 엄마, 이게 전부 다 엄마의 가르침이야. 감사해요. 드디어 입학하네.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening.
그래도 되는 걸까요? 전 교수님이 못 믿어온데.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
말. 몸이 하나도 안 되는 교수님. 또 도움 안 되는 교수.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
승령 그만둬 주세요.
Expectations.
이건 뭐지?
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. and your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
빵. 귀여워. 이 오소리를 보세요. 귀여워. 이 오소리. 좀 캐리를 닮았다는 생각이. 참고로 저는 기숙사 연동을 해서 아마 선택하는 게 안 뜨고 바로 풀퍼프로 배정해주는 것 같아요.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
어휴, 정말 빡빡한 교장이네. 아유, 이런 말 하면 안 되는데.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
위즐리.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, two from the bottom,
그러면은 내가 처음 하라는
Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
한 번이라도
I shall be back
틀리면
in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
교수님도 거부하는 리듬 게임. 매일 식초 범벅이 되어서 들어가는 그 신인 말이지.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
호그와트에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 냠냠냠냠냠냠냠냠. 냠냠냠냠냠냠냠냠냠. 오. 먹을 거 없나? 먹을 거 없나?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, hello.
부엉이야. 귀여워.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
좋아하고 있는 1호의 모습. 웃기다.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family.
예, 그림이
My aunt
움직여요.
was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
먹을 거다. 마법 세계에서도 먹거리는 즐거움이구나. 당연하죠. 선인장이 춤을 춰요. 바보텐더? 뜸시다치, 뜸시다치. 선인장이니까 찍찍이 아니라 따갑다고?
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new
이게 왜
school.
소문이 퍼진 거예요? 교수님 분명 둘만의 비밀이라고 했잖아요. 비밀 안 지키신 거냐고요.
Well, anyway,
정말 도움이 하나도 안 되는
I
교수님.
have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
아이, 교수님.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
도움이 하나도 안 되는 교수님이라니까.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
아.
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
호양아, 제발 데려와.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that
마법동물을
cat.
싫어하는 이유가
Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
오! 오! 문 열리는 게 짱 신기해. 오! 후플푸프의 문은 이렇게 열리는구나. 교수님이 너무 정면에서 날 보고 계시는걸? 빨리 나가야지. 감사합니다.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
설마 저만 야자하나요?
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Wow.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
양해, 탕양한 위즐리 교수님. 겨드랑이에 놓은 거야? 아니, 겨드랑이는 아니겠죠. 너무 좀... 겨드랑이의 이 공간.
Opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
그렇죠?
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Simply cast Revelio on it,
놀래라.
and we'll see what the guide says.
슬쩍 땅콩 훔쳐먹었는데. 오, 집요정 제조법의 책. 해가 호불호의 요리 레시피가 담겨있다고 소문이 도는 책. 오. 짠. 마법사의 레벨.
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
냠냠냠냠냠. 과류 좋아. 과류는 좋지만 건포도는 싫어요.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
아, 이동이구나. 그러면 연회장 지역을 클릭하세요. 리 교수님은 이렇게나 도움이 되는 사람인데.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost
이즐리는
anywhere in
늘
the
도움이
castle
된다.
quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
No better feeling than plunging your hand.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
어.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
나만 시간을 야자하잖아.
Use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that.
아니, 교수님 진짜.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
이 사실을 말해야 하나. 상냥한 말투에 그렇지 못한 내용, 제 말이. 세이브로드 신공. 아무것도 클릭되지 않아요. 사실대로 말해야 할까? 아니면 그냥 둘러대야 할까? 하지만 난 그 교수님을 믿을 수 없어. 난 비밀이라고 약속했는걸. 그치만 비밀이라고
I'm sorry,
약속했는걸.
Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
아니 정말 상냥한 말투에 그렇지 못한 내용.
Path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
후덜덜 후덜덜.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you?
역시 교감은 아무나 되는 게 아닌가 봐.
Of the field guide's map.
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
네? 계속 감시한다는 소리.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today,
네?
and I'll explain
네?
more about those assignments I mentioned.
눈물 줄줄.
And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
엄마 보고 싶어.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
말하고 싶지 않았어요.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
아이고 실수로 넘겨버렸네. 네, 알겠습니다. 와, 나침판! 메인 퀘스트를 완료하래요. 알겠습니다. 가보자고. 아, 네비가 정말 마법스럽게 알려줘요. 오호. 그래라 참깨. 그래라 참깨.
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
Levioso! Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned. starting with something small.
아, 중간에 누르는 걸 깜빡했어.
Levioso.
성공은 했나 보다.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
요사.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
렉. 오, 렉.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised approach. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Stupefied. Don't hold my students for this adept.
꼰대.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
껌이지.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great
후프를
things.
우습게 보지 말라. 옳소, 옳소.
I demand
후프를 우습게
excellence
보지
from my
말라.
students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing.
오소리는 뱀을
but the battle
씹어먹어.
in dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional
특별
assignments.
이내 전형 합격생은 다르구나. 에헴, 에헴.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
뭐 할 수 있는데?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
그냥 나한테 말하는데 시선은 내가 아니라 저 친구를 바라보고 있는데 뭐지? 백합? 찹찹찹.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
그런가
Then
봐.
again,
차?
perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
아주 없진 않지.
Enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts,
아니 옆에 교수님 있어 얘들아. 옆에 교수님 있어 교수님.
whether it's joining a secret dueling
옆에
club
교수님 있어
or
얘들아
sneaking into
제발.
the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you.
아니 너가 조심해야 되는 거 아니야? 옆에 교수님
Perhaps
있잖아.
somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
영리하게 잘 불라니 옆에 교수님 있는데 말하는 건 너잖아.
If you're interested. Till next time.
정말. 비켜봐 비켜봐 비켜봐. 잘 했대. 뭘 한 걸까? 오, 구려. 액션. 이 교투 클럽에 대해서 브랜뉴와 텐다를 나눠야겠다. 아, 그건 서브캐인가 보다. 사이드라고 적혀있네. 그러니까 한번 해보자. 길을 잃었다. 뭐 첫날이니 길을 잃어도 어딘가에 워프할 수 있는 게 있다는데 워프할 수 있는 건 어떻게 찍는 거야? 올라가야 되나? 워프! 아. 오, 지렁!
I know it's behind me. I promise. May we talk about this?
뭐가 지나갔는데? 오! 오! 가보다.
Not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome
맞네요.
indeed, or
힘내,
I'd
친구.
fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim. Whee!
I'll get you for this.
네. 아, 저 화장실을 갈 수 없는 이유가 남자 화장실이라서구나. 그래서 잠을했다면 들어갈 수 있는 거고 여기는 그렇구나. 아니! 화장실에 케이크를 먹을래. 안 먹어지네. 그래, 이내여도 먹을 장소는 가려서 먹어야지. 암.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must really impress Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
없으면 혼자서 싸워야 하는 셈.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
라운드. 제와 마법으로 노란색 방벽을 부수세요. 황장금. 전투 중에도 조명 키는 걸 잊지 않는다. 르모스!
Painful. Care to try another round?
가보자고.
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
이거 잠금을 어떻게 하는지 모르겠어. 이걸 어떻게 한 거야? 뭐야? 부르는 건 어떻게 한 거야?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
됐죠? 맵을 켜서 메인 퀘스트 하러 가자. 업수학에 참석하세요.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
아, 키가 자꾸 헷갈려. 이 길이 아니네. 많이 들어본 음악인데 따라따라딴딴 딴딴딴 하는 음악. 헤르베로스. 헤르베로스.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us
Do you think it's possible to spend
time to get back to the lesson?
시작.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms.
저 사람
This will be a crucial
회사에
year
나왔던
in your
사람 아니에요?
education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
정도는 껌이지.
Accio! That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
동생인가 보다. 그러게요. 저 친구가 동생인가 보다.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, don't lose your composure. That's it! Happens to the best of us.
까비!
Excellent control there.
까비!
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
동생은 우등생이다. 너무 빨리 뗐어.
Let us see this. That is how it's
이거
done.
어렵다.
Splendid!
밀어낼 수 있을 것 같은데.
Nicely done.
까비. 이길 수 있었는데.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
교수님이 제일 말 많아요.
This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
That's it.
Here we go.
이건 사기야. 이건 사기라고.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now. Here. Quite impressive.
요령 잡았어.
Be sharp.
할 수 있다.
I know everyone is watching. But try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Stay focused.
내가 떨어졌어요.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
떨어지는 건 나였다.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly.
오, 방금 숯그림 썸네일 분위기랑 똑같다. 오,
I
그러게요.
transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
오,
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived
Yeah,
here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
전 지팡이를 사용 안 한대.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
똑같은 네모난 느낌. 오.
A word if you would. So inclined.
Well, You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
You wanted to speak with
You
me,
know
Professor?
it won't work on
I
you.
did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
열심히 공부할게요.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
The quest.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
예전부터요? 전 오늘이 첫날인데요.
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
보는 건가? 여기 애들은 전부 다 비꺼요. 일상인 대화법인 건가? 이게 바로 마법사들의 화법? 인우에게는 너무나도 어려운 화법인 것이다.
Trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
Yeah.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
조각상이 말을 해요. 또 깜빡이에요. 이게 아니네. 영인식 화법. 고양이. 고양이. 고양이.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Oh.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
왜 자꾸 알려고
Regardless, you
하시지?
must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you,
It's
Professor.
really.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai
어느새
is one of
애칭까지
our
생긴.
most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the
결국
task
뭔가
right
다
away,
지키겠다는 소리네. 알겠습니다.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
다니는 페이지.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
저기 있다. 저기 있다. 저기 있다. 사라졌어. 이 자식. 이 자식. 거기서 사라졌어. 이 자식 어디 갔어? 야! 왔다. 잡았다.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
나가는데 왜 꼭 주고 그런
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the
역시
old mending charm a
마법색이야.
try
페이지가
then,
정말
shall
잘
we?
날라다닌다.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit
어,
of
이거 좀
magic.
어려울지도.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
그런. 이 실현의 동상 같은 것도 있냐고.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian.
아, 페이지 잡았던 거기? 오, 한번 가볼게요.
Charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write
그래서
to my
나보고 대신 혼나달라는 거야, 지금?
Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose it should help if I have the time.
I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
만 봐도 저 책들인데.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
만 봐도 날아다니고 있는 책들. 그냥. 여기로 갔는데 진짜 잘 날아다닌다. 찾았다. 사라졌어. 네, 2층으로 올라가 봐야겠어요. 한 번 더. 찾았다.
Now to take them back to Cressida.
운 좋았던 나의 하루는 게리스가 자신이 제작하던 먹을 완벽한 풀 잠자리 스튜에 쏟는 바람에 완전히 엉망이 되고 말았다. 게리스는 정말 성가신 녀석이다. 자기가 마법냥이가 돼서 모르는 게 없다고 생각한다. 항상 실험을 벌여 샤프 교수님의 수업을 방해한다. 게스가 위즐리 교수님의 조카만 아니었어도 지금쯤 퇴학당했을 거다. 안 봐도 저게 일기장이겠지? 결국 남의 일기를 원래 그런 거 아닌가요? 슬쩍 한번 보는 거죠.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again
Well,
anytime
yeah.
soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness
그래,
some
힘내고.
people are trustworthy.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
아, 저 장소를 찾아야 해? 난 학교에 온 지 하루밖에 안 됐는데? 저건 나중에 찾아야지.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
아, 뭔가 할 것도 많고 진행하는데도 시간 엄청 오래 걸린다. 아직도 첫날이에요?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
호그스미스는
is beautiful this time of year.
걸어서 하는
Everyone
거였구나.
will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
귀여워. 호그리프가 날아다녀요.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Oh, 푸엉이.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
한 능선 저걸 넘어야 한다고요?
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
알레인도 있구나.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
관리인이라면서.
Oh, Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know.
호스민스도 뭐네? 근데 이걸 걸어서 온단 말이야?
The place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain
때마다 달라지는 건 어디든 똑같구나. 마법사. 내 세계든 인간 세계든.
said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and
a new wand.
Of course, you will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
또야 얘기.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
그걸 알고 있는 것 같은데 이 사람은?
No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
팡이 찾는 거 즐겁다.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
오, 테스트 결과에서 나온 지팡이야. 탄력 있음 28.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
고를 수 있긴 고를 수 있구나. 근데 심리 테스트 결과 나왔을 때 지팡이 이걸로 나왔으니까 그냥 이거대로 할게요. 프록스의 28 짧은 편이네요. 탄력 있음. 그리고 유니콘 털이래요.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be
성심이
surprised
강한
at your new wand's
유니콘
ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
You can stop a thief in their tracks of stupefy. Or just run, of course.
Nothing warms a body. That's what my mother
나와라.
An inquiring mind.
근데 여기 가게에 있는 사람들은 전부 다 나보고 흥미 있는 사람이래.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need.
이 교수랑 아는 사이인가 봐요.
And a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
소품.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
빵! 오, 챌린지 잠금 해제. 나도 있어. 냠냠. 돈이다. 가라고 했던 것 같아. 고양이! 잘 봤어. 아닌가? 귀여워. 장이는 귀여워.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Protego!
What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go. I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
아니 이게 무슨 일이야? 아니 이게 무슨 일이야? 아 이거는 그것도 안. 와 이거는 방어가 안 돼.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
What was that?
He's trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it.
그거 하려면 밑에를 클릭하세요. 반격이 되는 건 노란색으로 뜨고 안 되는 건 빨간색으로 뜨는 것 같거든요?
Took him long enough. We need to make sure he stays that way.
아, 까비. 알았다, 할 수 있다.
Hogsmeade, here I come. I have everything.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
에이. 됐다. 됐다. 나는 엄마의 자식이다.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it.
있는 게 내 피구나. 아야. 피를 헷갈려. 할 수 있다.
Look, he's faltering. Took him long enough. We need to make sure he stays that way. Descendo.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
엄마가 오라에 재능이 있대.
And thank you, again.
사라지셨어.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you will.
I was there. Good as new.
달라고요? 아니었어? 그런 게 아니었어? 날 부르는 건 줄 알았어.
Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
가라! 깡리! 뭐지? 빵! 과자래, 과자! 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 가? 과자 먹을 때가 아니라고 경고를 저렇게 주네? 꼭 엄청 주네? 대놓고 화면이 빨간 엄청 꼽주네. 아니 내가 트롤을 잡았으니까 과기점에서 과자 좀 먹을 수 있는 거 아니야? 엉엉엉엉엉엉.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
아, 또 어딨지? 다 고친 거 아닌가? 아직 다 안 고쳤나? 저기 있네. 나가라야? 먹을 걸로 꼽주다니 사악하다. 옳소 옳소. 먹을 걸로 꼽주다니. 과자 먹게 해달라.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin.
멀린 훈장. 마법사 세계관이라서 멀린 훈장이구나.
I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
감사합니다. 주는 건 난 거절하지 않아요.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
새로운 로고가 생겼어. 공격력이 상승한대. 우와. 미안. 공격력 방어력. 오.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
얘들아 이거 봐. 엄청 삐까뻔쩍한 망토야. 근데 누누이 생각하는 거지만 마법사들의 패션 센스는 정말 알다가도 모르겠단 말이지. 쓸모없는 건 팔자.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
없는 것도 그냥 팔지 말까? 혹시 모르니 가져가 주겠어.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you...
오. 사용화 설정이 가능하네.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
네, 방문하여 를 팔아보세요. 네.
Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
버터 맥주는 맛있을까? 저 고블린은
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet.
너무 두려워서 제 머리카락이 떨리고 있어요.
Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
버터 맥주.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our guardians elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
맞아. 나쁜 인간놈아.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
엄마다 위험한 사람들한테 찍혔어.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
내가 호그와트의 다른 형제들은 데려오지 못했지만 엄마는 데려왔다. 아, 잘 있어. 갔다 올게. 나 온 김에 먹을 것 좀 먹고 초콜릿도 먹고. 젤리인가? 냠냠. 기숙사 이거 되게 잘 해놨다. 이런 기숙사는 어떻게 생겼는지 좀 궁금하긴 하다. 그래도 먹을 게 있어. 이것저것 그냥 불쑥 와서 먹을 걸 먹어도 다들 꼭 안 줘. 역시 따뜻한 후플푸프가 짱이야.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Shark was in a mood.
호플 동네 빵집. 넌 왜 거기서 그러고 있니? 못 들어갔니? 식초 맞았니? 그럼 빨리 씻도록 하렴. 냠. 냠. 견과류도 냠냠. 매일 아침 견과류를 먹을 수 있어. 사과.
What are you up to now?
오! 계단이 실시간으로 생겨요. 와, 쩐다. 여긴 어디지? 오, 동상. 우와, 뭐야? 아니, 얘가 절 노려봐요. 손 째려보는데? 그래, 알았어, 갈게. 내가 미안해, 잘못했다. 땡, 쯧. 요즘 미믹들이란. 가야 되나 보다. 그냥 쓱쓱. 올라가야 되는 거였지? 살펴가 미. 님도 진짜 교수님은 맞았구나.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
그래도 교수님 사전 준비를 철저하게 하시는 분이셨구나. 다행이다. 보세요. 저부터 나갈 거예요.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
여기 교수님 대우. 그치만 저 교수님은
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful.
와, 비밀 지도야.
You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
착한 친구야. 착한 친구야.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere.
비밀 지도에서 뭐가 나오든 너가 다 가져도 좋대. 착한 친구야.
I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
오. 어렵다. 뭔가 중앙에 이런 걸 있는 게 봤거든요. 여기에 그 문이 있는데 뭐가 있나 봐요. 그리고 나머지는 아직 어딘지 모르겠어요. 찾아요.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbye.
이건 뭐야?
I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves,
Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
명들이란.
I'll be weeks from spin. Most of the stuff he does that one.
그럼 한번 내려가 봐야겠다.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1420.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls. Like balls. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
인간 잘못했지.
Reaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
여기다.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
있는 저 문 뒤라 그랬던 거.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Revelio. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Revelio.
문인가? 지금 자물쇠가 없어서 안 되는 거지? 저거 자물쇠 여는 걸 먼저 하고 해야겠다.
I already have the wormwood. What about the shrivel figs? Bet you don't have the porcupine quills. No, I do.
올라가자.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased being here.
탑에서 다이달러스 열쇠를 줘.
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me. Revelio.
Oh.
someone's parents sent homemade cauldron cakes and they shared them in the common room.
어휴.
Do you ever wish you could?
Revelio. What are you up to now?
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
아, 타이밍이 맞춰서 내려치면 되나? 어렵다. 어렵다, 다시!
Brilliant.
나이스!
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
따라따다딴딴딴딴. 재미는 있는데 한 3시간 동안 계속 하니까 살짝 좀 지치는 건 있다. 이 게임도 체력이라니까.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
상자. 뭐가 나올지 한번 보자고. 궁금해.
This must be my... Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
많이 필요하잖아. 봐야겠네. 아, 웨이포인트 안 찍힌 게 너무 많아. 번째 랜드마크를 찾으시오.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. This stairwell looks promising.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious
Lumos.
into my school groups when it's time to come back.
I hadn't met any of my cousins until I
Oops!
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Revelio. Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
풀렸어.
My life, you did.
When I'm in Hogsmeade,
Someone bought him for a chair.
아, 뭐가 뜨던데 혹시 그게 그 기숙사건인가?
Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
있다. 타이밍.
Got it.
이동.
I could test you. Oh, that would be incredible. If you're sure.
I'll be tested too.
You know the dates of every goblin rebellion that hasn't even...
Good to stay in top form.
Then I shall test you both at the same time.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round the office might yield anything interesting.
이건 대체 뭘까?
Or the inclination.
It must be difficult to live in those
아, 이거일 것 같은데. 아닌데 여기는 뭐가 있네.
Revelio. Reparo.
다리 개수라고 생각했는데 다리 개수가 아닌가?
Revelio.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it.
마법을 배우러 가볼까? 교수와 이야기하세요.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
오늘도 참일.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Revelio.
페브리안 검은 해골. 오. 용의 이름이 페브리안이구나.
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn it? Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
아니 진짜 그 교차한 지팡이들 걸렸잖아. 애초에 교수님이 옆에서 그렇게 대놓고 말한 게 문제였잖아. 놀래라, 귀신이었네.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Yeah.
Leviosa. You'll get it. Accio.
Oh.
That's it. Leviosa.
And
Nicely done. Leviosa. That was something. Next time, perhaps. Leviosa.
저희 콤보를 알려주나 보다.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
얘는 그냥 교수님이 다 아는데 그냥 봐주는 거였네.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
그러면 앞으로 이걸 하려면은 계속 이걸 바꿔 껴야 되는 거야?
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
오늘은 여기까지만 하고 여기가 아닌가? 보도록 하겠습니다. 왜 하려니까 피곤해서 못하겠다 이제. 어느 정도인 거지? 한 3시간 반? 이제 조금 쉬었다가 아마 다시 할 것 같은데 다시 할 때는 방송을 키진 않을 것 같아요. 짠! 다시 할 때는 방송을 안 켤 것 같아서 아마 그냥 뒤에서 개인적으로 따로 계속 했다가 껐다가 하는 식일 것 같아요. 만약에 호그와트 레거시 게임이 궁금하시다면 직접 사서 플레이 해보시는 것을 추천드립니다. 재밌어요. 효과도 화려하고 그래픽도 나쁘지 않고 근데 좀 많이 긴 것 같아요. 내가 서브 퀘스트를 좀 많이 해서 그런가? 그럴 수도 있어요. 어쨌든 오늘은 여기까지 봐주셔서 감사합니다. 황희의 호그와트 입학 성공? 이겠죠? 바이바이.